Is Uzbekistan safe, and should you visit the country of Uzbekistan?
The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape, let's escape. Let's escape. Let's escape. Close through the night. I won't let go until the sunrise. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape.
Hey, what's happening, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new episode, and I'm right here in a central park in Tashkent, the capital of Uzbekistan, and decided to do a little video for the evening, just to talk about the safety concern regarding Uzbekistan. You know, you talk to some people, they'll tell you a few things here and there. Should you visit? Why you should not go? They ask you all these questions, and they have all these concerns. So I decided to take 5 minutes, sit down and discuss some of the things that I discovered in my week in Uzbekistan. So, is the country safe? Guys, ever since I came, and I came extremely late at night, I got here at 11:30 with a flight from Astana, Kazakhstan, and ever since then I did not have any major issues. The only thing that I'll probably mention is, you know, do your research like everything else. Don't be scared, be informed. I always mention that no matter where you go, no matter if you go to Germany, if you go in the downtown of Frankfurt, or if you go to Tashkent, Uzbekistan, do your research, be informed, know the areas. If your gut tells you otherwise, listen to your gut, no doubt. But you know, I walked late at night all throughout Samarkand. I walked late at night all throughout Bukhara, Tashkent. I did not have that many outdoor activities after 8 p.m. or so, just because it got a little bit colder here, and you know, you gotta stay warm. You know, if you're traveling long term, you kind of have to avoid certain situations that will make you you know, uncomfortable, and they will reduce your immune system. So I did not get out that much at night, you know, late at night. I'm talking about pitch dark, 11, 12 or something like that. But from the moment that I came, like I said, took a taxi, no problems whatsoever. There were quite a few people, and they were not that aggressive as you would think. You know, again, my benchmark to taxis are the ones in Egypt, especially Cairo. Cairo taxis are the worst. The people, taxi drivers in Cairo, worst. Top rank. That's the benchmark. If anything's worse, it's undescribable either way, but they'll not hassle you that much. You know, negotiate. Again, rule of thumb, always use the 10x rule. A lot of times they'll put a 10x markup, no doubt. They'll tell you 100,000, which is $10, and you know, it barely costs you 20,000, so $2 to get to most part in downtown Tashkent. You know, another thing that you can use is Yandex. You know, Yandex is like Uber 100%, only it's used here in Central Asia, and I use Yandex in Astana, and I use Yandex here in Tashkent. Second, guys, hassle wise, when it comes to souvenirs and other stuff, other places that you're gonna visit, no issues whatsoever. You did not get harassed like you would get in certain places in the Middle East. No problems whatsoever. Again, I walked everywhere, through the supermarkets, through the bazaars, the big markets, the open door markets, that you can just go back and watch some of my videos. You will see no one will yell at you, no one will grab you to sell anything. So when it comes to that, 100% safe. I took the trains, everyone was so kind to help you find the right wagon, the right seat, and so on. So I traveled very early in the morning at 7 o'clock, and I traveled with the train really, really late at night, and no issues whatsoever. I used all three types of train. They have a really fast one, which is a little bit fancy. I used, I believe, a night sleeper, what it was, that was coming from somewhere west Uzbekistan, and I use the regular one that does the major trips between Bukhara, Samarkand, and Tashkent. No issues whatsoever. What else is important to mention? That all the hotels, everyone will help you no matter what, to find a bus, to find certain locations within the city. So no problems whatsoever. There is police quite a bit. The train stations are very well secured. The airport, the same. You will see at all the metro stations here in Tashkent, extremely packed with security. You will see at the entrance your bag is going to get scanned at all train stations. Some bags get checked here at the metro stations as well when you hop on the metro system as well. So there is quite a bit in Samarkand, in the main square near Registan. There were always a buttload of security forces. So overall, you get the safety feeling. But again, guys, things can happen anywhere, so do take your precaution. Do take things with zippers, right? Always have stuff that you can zip. You never know, right? I mean, recently I was just talking to my mom, and one of the ladies that lives close by to us, her phone was just taken away, was robbed, stolen in a supermarket, right? Out of all the places, you never know what's going to happen. So do take your precautions, your measures. Don't go into an alleyway that you don't feel comfortable, right? I mean, it just makes sense. Not just because something might happen, but you don't want to get that panic feeling, that panic attack, or the rush, or you don't want to make yourself look uncomfortable, right? Because that's when things happen, when people try to take advantages, when they see them a little bit low guard, so always keep your composure. If you get lost somewhere here in Tashkent or Samarkand or Bukhara, don't just pull a map out of in the middle of nowhere. Even though most likely nothing will happen, is just keep your calm, go into a coffee shop, go into one of these mini markets, and then kind of regroup yourself there. There's no point in panicking and making yourself kind of lose control. But again, just to do a little recap, Bukhara extremely safe, no issues whatsoever. Tashkent, here it's getting close at night. I'm probably gonna walk back at my hostel. Hopefully everything goes well as well. Samarkand, again, probably the most secure one, especially because it has so many tourist attractions. No issues whatsoever. Visit Uzbekistan, guys. It's going to explode in the next probably 4 to 5 years, just because it has so many touristic attractions that are not discovered yet. So again, if you do want to visit, definitely November, even January is not a bad time. It's gonna be a little bit chilly, but most likely blue clouds all throughout, so definitely keep that in mind. And one more thing, and that's probably why the reason the concern that Uzbekistan might not be safe comes alive, is because the word, the 4 letters Stan at the end. Guys, don't let yourself intimidated because of certain things that you see on TV, or certain correlations that other people may make. Yes, certain parts again, like any other city, any other country in the world will have its bad parts, but overall 97-98% of the places will be quite safe whatsoever. Do your research, stay informed, check the news. Look right now. I mean, I'm not sure exactly when this video is going to be posted, but all the protests and the riots that take place in Hong Kong, one of the safest country considered by many on this planet. There are things, and things happen. People get injured because of just being at the wrong time in the wrong place. So again, don't let certain news media or associations, or you might see a convoy attack in Afghanistan and associate that it has a lot to do with Uzbekistan. Totally different countries, same region, no doubt, but completely different places. So again, keep yourself informed, not scared. Do your research and go with your gut. So guys, that was the little quick and dirty episode. Is Uzbekistan safe? Again, highly recommended. If you guys did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, don't forget, it's always appreciated, and gratitude should be the only attitude. Until next time, stay humble. Peace.
The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape, let's escape.